Hello students, today we are starting chapter 1 of statistics, that is introduction. In economics we are having two parts, one microeconomics and the other is statistics. In statistics we are learning about how to take out the averages and to get the information and take out it by solving with different formulas. Now let's start. Introduction chapter deals with various terms and definitions the uh, of the terms which are going to use in economics further. Now, economics and statistics both are interrelated with each other. Why economics has taken statistics? In economics, we are getting the information about the literacy, population, sex ratio, all this information we are getting it. But that all information is at a larger level. So, to make it precise and to get the proper data and compare it in a proper manner, we have connected statistics with economics. So, statistics is a part of economics as the larger data can be done through various processes into smaller one and it can be solved properly. Let's start. First, what do you mean by data? Data is the numerical expression. Numerical expression means what? It is given in numbers. So, it is a numerical expression of quantitative information. Quantitative information means the numbers are given in quantity. Quantity means numbers which we can count it, which we can be countable things we are taking, that is all called as data. Now, what is the meaning of economic? The study of man in ordinary business of life. What is economic? Economic data or economic information is the study of a human being in ordinary business of life. In regular business of life, how a human being is studied. Next is economy. What do you mean by economy? Economy is a set of framework. Means it is not taking only individual one it is not taking. It is taking a set of framework within which various economic activities take place. What are economic activities? All the activities which are related to earnings. It may be goods activities or it may be service activities. All the activities which are related to money, earnings, livelihood, all those activities are a part of economy, right? It is a set of framework within which various economic activities, earning activities, livelihood activities takes place. It is called as economy. Now let's take all the terms one by one. First, consumer. When a person buys good for to satisfy himself, means a person is going to the market, he purchases goods for himself. He want to purchase milk. Take for example, the person has gone to the market and purchases milk. Why he has purchased milk? For his own family, for himself, that is to satisfy his own personal wants. The person is known as consumer. So the person here who has purchased the milk for his own want satisfaction is a consumer. Second term, producer. A producer is a person who sells goods and services to earn profit. If we take the example of milk only, the person, the milkman, if he is selling the milk, then he is a producer because he wants to earn profit, right? The producer is a person who sell goods and services to earn profit. He will not keep that all things for himself only or for his own consumption. He will sell it in the market. Next is service holder. When a person is in job working for some other person, means a person is working for some other person. Okay, here he is in employment and he is getting salary or remuneration. Remuneration means salary. Then he is called a service holder. When a person is in job working for some other person, means he is not working for himself, he is working for some other person. He is getting salary, wages, the remuneration, this all he is getting, so he is called as service holder. Service holder, you can say, when a person is in long time service in job for one, so we can take example of a clerk, accountant, teacher, they all are called as service holder. Next is service provider. When a person in job works for some other person and he gets paid for it, he is called as service provider. Service provider means he is providing service for what the person is required. You can take the example of a lawyer or a doctor or a taxi driver. When we are using his service for some time, they will provide their service for that purpose for which we are asking, and then it is not continued forever. You are going to a doctor for that time, the doctor will charge you and he will provide his service and the work is over. Okay, same way you are going in a taxi and you are sitting in a taxi. You have told that you want to go from one place to another. Till that place, this next dropout point has come and the taxi driver service is over. So, service provider is just providing a service for what you have told. That service, as it comes to an end, the service provider's work also comes to an end. When a person in job works for some other person and he gets paid, we are paying the taxi driver and then we are not having any right on the taxi driver. Same way, right? Doctor and lawyer. Now let's see what are the basic economic activities. Economic activities, as I have told, all the activities which are related to earnings, livelihood, money, that all activities are known as economic activities. In this, we are having three activities: production, consumption, and distribution. All the activities we will learn one by one. First is production activity. What do you mean by production activity? It means the process of producing, means they are producing something, producing goods and services to satisfy human needs. Why they have produced these goods and services? They have produced these goods and services so as to satisfy human needs. We can take example of a farmer. A farmer is a producer. He is growing crops for the human beings. He is growing the crops. A manufacturer, a producer, we can take one more, that in a factory, clothes are made, in a factory different things are manufactured. All those persons are known as producers because they are producing goods and giving their services to satisfy human needs. Okay. Next is consumption. What do you mean by consumption? When a producer produces a thing, but in the market he will not give the other person to use it or to sell it. What is the use? So the producer is producing a thing and then he is providing in the market for using, and the other person to use it purchases it for its own satisfaction. We have studied in previous that who is a consumer. So a consumer is purchasing goods or taking the services for his own consumption. So what does consumption in economics means? The using up of goods created by production, means to use the goods which are created by production. Consumption often is regarded by economists as the end of the productive process. The productive process has end and the goods are now ready to use. So consumption starts only after the ending of production. Okay, so economists generally prefer to restrict the term to non-productive consumption. Means now there is no further production for such goods. Next is distribution. What does distribution means? To distribute the things. In same way, here also distribution is given. The gross domestic product among the factors of production. Okay, now distribution means to distribute the GDP, gross domestic product, among the factors of production. Which are the four factors of production? The four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur, right? So distribution of among the factors of production in the form of rent. Rent is received on land, wages are given to labor, salaries are given to laborers, and interest is earned on capital, and the entrepreneur earns profits. So all this, the GDP among the factors of production. The distribution is among the factors of production in the different forms, maybe it rent, wages, salary, interest, etc., right? So that is known as distribution. Okay. Now, what does this statistics mean? So what does this statistics have? The meaning of statistics. Statistics is distributed or is explained in two forms. So, statistics you have studied in previous year classes also. In 9th, 10th you have studied statistics and you have seen mean, median, mode, all these formulas you have taught. You know that statistics is a part of mathematics, right? Statistics are studied in two sense. One is plural sense and other one is singular sense. When we say that plural sense of statistics and singular sense of statistics, it means we are studying it in a proper manner by dividing it into two parts. First, what do you mean by plural sense? It means numerical facts in proper systematic manner, and singular sense collecting, classifying it in a proper manner. Let's start with statistics. What does statistics means? Statistics is a branch of mathematics, means it is related to mathematics or it is just like mathematics that deals with collection, organization and analysis of numeric data. In this we are first collecting the data, then organizing it in a proper manner where the data should be arranged. We are arranging it properly, and analysis of numerical data means we are doing analysis, we are solving it, we are taking our abbreviations by formulas, and with such problems as experiment design and decision making. Then it helps to do comparison and proper decision making, or we can take our conclusion. Now in both the sense, we have studied statistics in plural sense and in singular sense. Now first, in plural sense, what is statistics in plural sense? When we are studying it plural means what? Many, it at a vast level. So in plural sense, statistics are numerical statements of fact. It is giving a numerical statement of facts in a department of inquiry placed in relation to each other. It is giving us statistical, systematical information. all the statistical data is systematically arranged, collected, and then that we are taking out the numeric facts. In numbers we are take outing the facts. So that is known as statistics in plural sense. Statistics in singular sense. What does statistics in singular sense means? In singular sense, we can say it is defined as a science of collecting. Means we have to collect the data, then presentation analysis. We are classifying it in a proper manner, how we need it, and then interpreting of numerical data. Then we are interpreting our data in a proper manner. This is singular form. Here we are doing one process of collection, then classifying, then presentation. All this data is done in one by the other. In this is known as singular sense.